What's going on, everybody? It's EpicNick100, and today I am bringing you guys the first of 6 Avengers Infinity War LEGO set reviews. So today, the first of the 6, I have the Thanos Ultimate Battle. It has 674 pieces, it has a set number of 7601107, and this set retails for $69.99. These sets are available everywhere now. I happen to get mine at Target. And to be completely honest, I think this is actually my favorite set out of the wave. I really like the ship design. Now, I know obvious runner-up is going to be the Sanctum Sanctorum. I'm going to get to that review shortly, but I wanted to get this review done first, mostly because of the fact that we have the Infinity Gauntlet in this set, and I just have like this little segment planned out at the end of every review where I'd add another Infinity Stone to the Gauntlet. So, and I wanted to start it off with the set that includes the Gauntlet. So, pretty much, this set is really cool. You get 4 figures. One of them is the main villain of the movie, Thanos. You get a really cool Iron Man. You get Starlord. You get Gamora, and you get a really nice ship design, in my opinion. So, I'm gonna get into everything right about now. So, let's get right into this review. Starting off with the figures in this set, we have Iron Man. Now, I'm not sure what suit number this Iron Man figure is. I think it's the Mark 50, but I'm not sure. But this Iron Man figure is amazing. I really like the suit that Iron Man has for Infinity War. And a lot of people, or a great many people, I guess they don't for some reason, but I really do because of the fact that it's just super sleek looking. The arc reactor, I could, maybe change if I wanted to. But overall, it's just the figure's absolutely amazing. And there are red highlights throughout the entire suit along with all the printing. And the helmet is brand new, so thank God they're not using that, what was it, the Mark 43 helmet? They were just using that nonstop. LEGO was, so. But it's really cool now because we finally get blue eyes. And then you can see the helmet printing up top. And then you flip it up. We have a new Tony Stark head, which is really nice. And then, it doesn't end there. You can take this off. And then turn his head around. Oh man, the apparatus is getting in the way. I'll get to that in just a second. So, but pretty much, yeah, we now have this new apparatus thing behind Iron Man. It comes out of his armor, and there's a lot of promo art of this that's out there right now. These are all stickers here on these slope pieces. And then here on the back we have more of the Energy Blast pieces that we got in the last line of DC sets. So I'm just going to take those off because that's really all it serves. It's just meant for playability, but personally I don't think I'm going to display my Iron Man with him. But, so that's pretty much what he looks like without the big apparatus thing behind him. And the printing just continues from the front up into the back. Still continues that same red highlighted printing. Now, like I just said, if you take off his mask, he has a new Tony Stark head, and then if you turn him around, we finally get a Tony Stark head with the heads up display, which is really nice. So, if you want to see what that looks like with the helmet on, there we go. So, that's really cool, and I'm glad that LEGO finally made one for Iron Man, because who knows, this could be the last movie that we see Iron Man in, for all we know. But like I just said about the apparatus piece, you have all the Energy Blast pieces here. You have a little bit more that are meant for like accessories for Iron Man. These are supposed to be like the arc reactor blasts or whatever, like the repulsor blast that he has. And same thing, they're the exact same pieces that showed up in the LEGO superhero, or in the LEGO DC superhero line. So you get 2 of these flame pieces, by the way. But that is it for Iron Man himself. So let's move on to the next figure. Moving right along, the next figure that we get in this set is Starlord. Now, Starlord, this is the exact same Starlord that we got in the, I believe it was the Aisha's Revenge set from the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 sets. To be honest, I mean, Starlord doesn't look that different between Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and Avengers Infinity War. I do have one major complaint, or actually it's two kind of complaints, actually. The first one being, it's just the face. I mean, this is the same face that we've been getting for Starlord before, and then we got him for Winter Soldier during the Civil War sets. But now it's just the fact that the Jurassic World sets, the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom sets come out this year, and there is a new head for Chris Pratt's character, Owen, and it looks a lot more accurate, so I don't know why LEGO couldn't just borrow that from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom sets and just put him here. Then the other major complaint, which I guess with enough research and enough thought, it actually kind of makes sense, but this is the only set with Starlord that doesn't have his helmet, I think. Because I don't think you got his helmet in... Actually, no. I don't think you got his helmet either in the Ayesha's Revenge set. But Starlord does not have his helmet here in these sets. And I think it's because he just doesn't have his helmet anymore after Ego smashed it in Guardians Volume 2. Or maybe we're just not going to see Star-Lord's helmet at all. Like if he got a new one or anything. Because I vaguely remember in the San Diego Comic-Con trailer, I saw a leaked version of it where he does have his mask. So, I don't know what the deal is with that, but there is no helmet. But this is still a great set to get Star-Lord in regardless. He just has this nice red jacket. I kind of wish they brought over the jetpack again, because that was nice. But he's got a smirk on one side of his face, and then he's got an angry expression on the other side. He's got his two signature blasters right there, which are really cool. So, that is really it for Star-Lord, so let's move on to the next figure. Now, the next minifigure that we get in this set is Gamora. Now, this Gamora is different from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 sets, because she actually has her outfit that she wore throughout most of that movie. So, I'm really glad that LEGO finally made her in this outfit, because it was really inaccurate in the one set that we got her in. It was the Milano set last year. But Gamora is really, really cool. She's got the lime green hands and everything, which are always nice. The hair and the head didn't actually change. The only new things are just the torso and the legs. But to give you guys a better look at her back printing, there you go. It's not really anything too special. It's just a continuation of the design from the front of the jacket. And then Gamora does have an angry face where you can like put her hair on like that. So if you want to have her angry. I think it's really cool that we got Gamora and Thanos in the same set, granted, because Gamora is Thanos' adopted daughter, foster child, abducted foster child. So, oh well, that's really cool though. But Gamora is a great figure. It's actually probably my second favorite figure in the set. So, first one being the Iron Man, but Gamora is definitely close second. So that is it for Gamora. So let's move on to the final figure. So the final figure that you get in this set is, of course, the main villain of the movie himself, Thanos. Now, personally, I'm a little bit disappointed with the Thanos Big Fig, mostly because of the fact that he doesn't have, like, this headgear, but this is just, like, a repurposed Thanos mold from the 2016 set that he came in. But, you know, MCU Thanos, still pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get past this because there is concept art and some merchandise that features Thanos with that headgear. But something else I just don't understand either is just like his butter knife right here. I don't know what this is supposed to be because I highly doubt he's going to use it compared to the power of the freaking Infinity Gauntlet. But I have seen an action figure of Thanos where he comes with some kind of sword. So, still really cool. Not a whole lot of printing on the back, because LEGO doesn't really do that with big figs. They just kind of stick to the front, which is fine. Thanos has a really cool expression. My only real major complaint is that I wish that he was completely armorless. He just had the, he's just bald. But LEGO doesn't have that mold yet, I'm pretty sure. Now, Thanos obviously has the Infinity Gauntlet, so what you do here is you have to pop off his hand, like that, and there is a Technic piece attached to the Infinity Gauntlet, and you stick that right on there, and now you can have Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, before I actually move into that, you do get the red Infinity Stone in this set, which is the Ether, which is also the Reality Stone. So that's really cool how you get it's really cool how you get one of them in the set with the Infinity Gauntlet, because there's one Infinity Stone per set. And you actually get 4 of each Infinity Stone. They come on little plastic wheels like this, and you have 4, because they are really, really tiny. So if you lose one, it's gone, pretty much. But the Infinity Gauntlet itself is really cool. You know, it's a little bit inaccurate because of, like, Lego's hands or whatever, but there's supposed to be 4 along the top, and then 1 on the thumb, but, you know, because it's a Lego figure and it's based off a big fig, and based off the size of the stones, you know, it's just like 1 goes over here. But that's okay. I still think that it's really cool. Personally, I think I might display this with my 2016 Thanos, but overall, it's still a great big fig, so I still really like it. But that is it for all the figures in this set, so let's actually get into the set itself. Okay, so before I actually get into the ship itself, I totally forgot to mention that the Infinity Gauntlet has this little platform right here, and you can just pull it off because it's connected by that little connector piece. So you just put that on there. These are all stickers here on the slopes right here. It's really cool. It's a nice little display piece, and I'm actually going to set this down right here because it comes into play later. So you can move everything else out of the way. But just starting off, I really, really like the ship's design, and I've already said that before, but it's really cool. I'm just going to give you guys like a little 360 real quick. The actual wingspan, like from tip to tip, I actually tried measuring this. It's about like 30, it's almost 2 32 by 32 base plates wide, which are long, and I think that that's really cool. But just starting off with some of the playability features here on the front, you got 2 stud shooters here that shoot off the purple studs, and you guys know what they do at this point. We have stickers along the top here, like here on these 2 slope pieces. These are stickers. There's a sticker on this one 2x2 round plate there, and then this sticker here on 3 of these slopes. So that's just really cool. And then if you move along to the back, we'll start off with the back and go with the front. But here on the back, you guys can see that there's a huge empty gap here. And what you can do is you can move all this stuff up and lift up this one flap right here, or these 3 flaps, and you can push this down. And then, as you can see, there is a little gray spot in there with a single stud. And now what that is meant for is the Infinity Gauntlet display, and I think you actually have to take off the top for that. So the top can come off. Before I put that in there, I'm going to show you guys what's inside, so the light will help. So as you can see, there are 2 chairs in there, probably for Rocket and Groot, or any other figures that you want to put in there. There are 2 stickers on those 1x6 plates in there, and like that. There's nothing actually really inside, so the ship does lack like a major interior. But now to the main function of this cargo hold area is you're supposed to put this mount for the Infinity Stone inside. You can close it back up, push these 2 things back down, then place the top right back on, and then push it all down. And now you have the Infinity Gauntlet inside. So I don't know if that's actually how this scene is going to play out in the movie, or if this is even going to play out in the movie at all. It could just be with different figures, because I don't really remember Gamora being in that one shot in the Comic-Con trailer that has like Iron Man, Starlord, Drax, Mantis, and Spider-Man. But now, moving along to the front, this is the exact same cockpit piece from the Milano from last year. It's just still really cool. It's a nice printed piece, but you can put that down. You can open it up with just that piece, or you can just lift up the entire front, and I find this method a lot easier. And then right in here, you have this little seating area for whoever's going to pilot the ship, but it pops out like a little scooter. So as you can see, there's like 1 ball joint piece there, and then there's 2 like 2 red clips right there, and that's how this slides back in. But Gamora and Starlord are supposed to be the 2 people driving this. I'm really sorry about my framework on this video. It's just it's weird for me because it's a really big ship. So what you can do is you could set Starlord right up here. The minifigure actually can't grab onto the control stick, like to the handlebars right there, but they can both sit up here somewhat comfortably. And then they have 4 clips here on the side, so you could stick Gamora's sword on one of them if you like, and then you can put Star-Lord's blasters on the other side. And then connecting back with this ball joint piece here, Gamora's sword fell off, you can push them right back into place, and it's pretty sturdy. And then you can shut it, you can shut the cockpit, and there you go, they could both sit inside there, and it looks kind of cool. But yeah, that's really it. I guess one of my other major complaints about the set overall is that the fact that they they could have included Drax, because this set only has 4 figures, and normally with like $70 sets you get like 5 or 6, I think. But granted, Drax doesn't look any different from what he did in Guardians Volume 2, but I don't know, that's just my one little complaint. So I think that is it for the set itself. So I think, without further ado, let's get into the closing of this review. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this review. I have all the Infinity War sets now, and I'm going to be reviewing those, followed by the UCS Hulkbuster, which should be here in a few days. I'm just going to be releasing one of these every day or every other day, it just depends on how my schedule goes. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of this set down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on all my social media platforms, links are down in the description below. Leave a like, leave a comment, like I just said, let me know what you think of this set, and are you going to pick it up? And are you guys excited for Avengers Infinity War, which actually just got pushed up a week, so it comes out on April 27th now instead of May 3rd. So I'm really happy about that, and these sets, just having these sets now makes me all that more excited for this movie. So thank you guys for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye!